Yesterday, Joe Biden officially secured 270 electoral votes as all 50 states had their electors formally cast their ballots. So, yes, this is the end, except it already was the end before. And anyway, the Trump cultists are still coming up with new ideas and again moving the goalposts, which we will get to. But for those of you who, like me, prefer to live in reality, you may recall that on November 3rd, the people voted in their states in a state election which would determine which electors would vote on December 14th, which was yesterday. In the states where Joe Biden got more votes on November 3rd, Democratic electors cast electoral votes for Joe Biden. In states where Donald Trump got more votes on November 3rd, Republican electors cast electoral votes for Donald Trump. Joe Biden was expected to receive 306 electoral votes based on the results from November 3rd. And indeed, he did, without a single faithless elector. Based on the order in which states voted, California, shortly after 5 p.m. Eastern, cast its 55 electoral votes for Joe Biden. That officially put Joe Biden over 270. So let's look at that for a moment from the California State House yesterday.
I will now announce the tally of the vote for the office of President of the United States. For Joseph R. Biden of Delaware, a Democrat, ayes 55, noes 0.
And with that, Joe Biden now officially the president-elect. Now, remember, on Saturday, November 7th, I believe it was, numerous media outlets started calling Joe Biden the president-elect. They called the election for Joe Biden. That night, Joe Biden addressing the nation. And people like Donald Trump and others said the media does not get to call the election in any official sense, and the media doesn't decide who is president-elect. Now, that was true then. It was also true in 2016. But in 2016, Donald Trump was glad to accept the media's call. But now it is not the media. It is the electors that have voted. So is this it? Well, Trumpists say no because they still have January 6th. January 6th, what happens then? On January 6th, the House and Senate hold a joint session to count the electoral votes, and Mike Pence will oversee that as vice president. Al Gore oversaw that in the year 2000 when he was defeated by George W. Bush, and Mike Pence will oversee it on January 6th as he has been defeated as well. So the new goalpost, this is the point, the new goalpost is that on January 6th, Republicans in the House and Senate, during that joint session of Congress to count electoral votes, are going to have objections ready to go. It's likely that when Georgia's turn comes to say we give our votes to Joe Biden, or Pennsylvania, you will see Republican members of the House and or Senate stand and object. And Mike Pence will say, for what reason does the gentle lady from Texas rise today or whatever? And they will have some objection. And the goal of that, per the Trumpists, is to prevent this from actually happening on January 6th. Now, it's going to happen. It's what's going to happen on January 6th. You can already imagine the triggering, and Donald Trump absolutely losing his mind yesterday as Joe Biden won the Electoral College. Later in the evening, Joe Biden addressing the nation, and Trump just tweeting and retweeting nonsense for hours, posting debunked baseless election conspiracy theory after theory, with apparently no understanding or sense whatsoever that he's embarrassing not only himself, but the country. Some example tweets, I can't post them all. I like you too much to post to show you all of them. But some example tweets from Trump include, Dominion voting machines are a disaster all over the country. Change the results of a landslide election. Can't let this happen. Thank you for the genius, bravery, and patriotism of the judge. Should get a medal. No evidence whatsoever of any of that. Trump also tweeting, many Trump votes were routed to Biden. The highly respected Michigan judge released this epic report, true all over the country. This fake election can no longer stand. Get moving, Republicans. Big swing state win, 75 million votes. That is also a completely baseless claim, which was flagged by Twitter as such. So the good news is, we're getting closer, guys. It's not that much longer and Trump will be gone. And a major step yesterday with Joe Biden becoming a president-elect with 306 electoral votes cast in their respective state houses for President-elect Joe Biden. And in the midst of all of this, as if it wasn't an insane enough day already, Attorney General William Barr has resigned. Let's discuss that next. If you are anything like me, you probably aren't thrilled with the idea of going into a doctor's office right now. And thankfully, there's a practical and affordable way to take control of your health and get personalized care from the comfort of your home. It's a service called SteadyMD. They're one of our sponsors. You take a quiz, you get matched with a licensed primary care physician who understands your health needs. You have a 1-hour video call with your new doctor. You establish a meaningful relationship with them. And after that, your doctor is available to you anytime by text, phone, or video chat. This is not a random doctor on call. Each doctor at SteadyMD has a limited number of patients, so they actually have time to listen to you. You get the personal attention that you deserve. They can do almost everything an in-person doctor can do: perform medical evaluations, talk to you about health concerns, send prescriptions to your home or local pharmacy, and anything they can't do online, they'll quickly set you up with an in-person provider to do, things like blood tests, as an example. You don't need insurance. It's only $99 a month with no other fees or copays. There are so many practical advantages to using SteadyMD for primary care, and it's also so much more affordable. Go to steadymd.com/Pakman to take the free quiz, see which doctor is right for you. I took their quiz. They matched me with a doctor who specializes in my particular health needs and situation. The doctor they gave me is a really perfect fit for me and my medical needs. There's no risk, no commitment to get started. Just click the link right underneath this video.